Hey, mechanical maniacs, how's it going? Hurst Quayzar here. Welcome back to another episode of Barn Bargains and Other Jeep Challenges. An update on the CUDA here. We have done the complete front end here and the rear end. I got the rear end from last episode, but I've got the whole front end completed here. Nothing really spectacular about it. I'm keeping like the basic calipers up front. I did chrome, like the inner and outer tie rods, the steering rack. Kept the upper and lower A-arms the way they should be. Painted the calipers black, kind of like the way I painted, if you can see. Painted the drums black back here. So kind of kept with that theme. The whole magenta. I'm sorry, it's not magenta. It's panther pink color and black. So that's what we've been doing. And added all the goodies underneath here. So now I just have to build the engine. And honestly, the only thing that was worthwhile on the engine was both the heads. That was the only thing that was worthwhile that I could repair. So that was kind of a bummer. So that's going to have to be a full overhaul, full repair. And it's going to cost me some money to do it because I will be putting some performance stuff in it just for the fun of it. All right. So usually in barn bargains, we go out to a barn and we find stuff. We bring it back and we do a... we build it into whatever it is, like the classics, like the classics that I usually do. I build them back into whatever they are, like our Firebird here. We did a Firebird. The Ford, these, we've built them back into their classic form and kept them. Today, I'm going to do something different because I did promise you them last episode that we were going to do something different. We're going to do a trash a track. And I'm going to take it out of the auction. I'm going to try to take it out of the auction area, I think. Try to get it as less as possible. I'm going to give myself a 15 grand limit. So check my stats right there. I'm running at 1,235,937, right? So if I run a little long in the video, we will finish it up. So make note of that. 1, 2, I don't want to cheat. 35, 937. So I'm going to keep that with me so I know what I have. And then what we're going to do now is we're going to jump into the auction house. We're going to go to the junkyard. Well, let's see. What can we do? I'll tell you what. Let's hit a barn first, see if we can find anything in the barn. If not, then we'll go to an auction. Okay, because this is barn bargains. So let's hit a barn. We'll see what we can find. All right, let's go. All right. So I figure I'm not going to find anything under 15 grand in here. As I was saying that, I'm thinking, you know what? I'm not going to find anything under here. 15 grand. Yeah, see, 53. No way. That's way out of my budget. There's an old Wildcat back here. It might be worthwhile. It's probably going to be, let's see, you've got, oh, it's one of mine too. It's got all 4 tires. Most of the engine. Oh, that engine looks like it's in sad shape. Missing a window. What else am I missing? Okay, what's the price tag on this? 26. This was actually a good price. For this. This is an HQ custom here. This is actually 165,000 miles. I'm not going to buy it, but if it was, it would have been a good. I was hoping it was like close to whatever, like 13, 14. I would have picked it up and tried like hell to keep it under budget. But is there only 2 cars in here? Can't be. Typically, there's 3. Where's the other one? I don't have another one in here. Wow, that's a first. Usually you have 3 cars. Oh, there's the other one. Oh, it's a Dominic Toretto machine. And this thing's going to go way for, yeah. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. This was, how much is this? What's the, oh yeah, 240,000 miles, way over. All right, so I'm going to leave here. I'm going to go over to the auction house and see what we can find over there. All right. At least we tried over here. At least we tried. I could pick up that Wildcat for another episode. What do you think? No, it's the miles are a little high, 165,000 miles. But yeah, it was in pretty good shape for what it is. What color is it? What color is it? Oh, it's a dark red. All right, we're gonna leave it at that. We're not gonna get it. We're just gonna go to the auction house and see what we can find. All right, we're in Kowalski's auction house. Now we're gonna go to the salvage cars because those are going to be where my cheap ones are, definitely for sure. We're probably gonna look for possibly a 2-star, 1-star, or 2-star car, just because it'll be cheaper, right? We have Maximus here. This would be a good car for the track. So I love myself a Charger. Let's see him. That doesn't have much to it. Does it have all 4 tires? Yes, it does. It does have all 4 tires. See just how bad off this engine is. It's pretty low. The timing cover is 14%. But it's a timing cover, right? Not a whole lot there. Not a whole lot there. Okay. Looks like for the most part it is in pretty good shape, actually. Okay. So what's the price tag? What's the going price tag going to go on this thing? It does have a seat, no door, hardly any body panels on it. What's the bidding auction? Estimated value is 31 grand. We are not going to be able to get that, so we're going to move on. 78 Ford Mustang, the King Cobra. What one is this? Like I said, we're just looking for something to take it out to the track. The engine's pretty much there. Missing some wheels, though. What is the... Okay, so the estimated value of this is 6 grand, 5 grand, right? It is red. Missing some wheels on it. A little bit of body parts. Yeah, what else we got here? It does have a fuel tank, battery, fuse box. Holy cow. All right, so this might be... I said 15 grand, right? Right. So it's a Mustang. I haven't had one of these before, so let's see. Let's go ahead and try to bid on this. Let's see if we can get it for close to the 5,100. Problem is I'm going to have to buy 24, 27, 5. 53, I'm still over value. Okay, I'm gonna go, yeah, good, 62. I think I'm good with that. All right, so 6202. All right, so let me do something real quick. Let me grab some piece of paper and pen. Make sure I'm spending money all right. Well, I'm not gonna know because I'm gonna start spending money on parts and everything. So. And just be aware that I spent 6202 on the car, so that's good. All right, receive the car. We're going to send it to the garage. Now we're just going to go straight to the garage. Why waste time? Let's go back and see what we can do with this thing. All right. Considering we bought this thing for 6202, it's not in that great a shape. But see if I can do some diagnostics to this thing right off the bat. OBD scanner, nope. Fuel pressure test. Holy crap, it's turning over. 6 grand. Okay, so everything is in pretty good shape. Okay, for that. Let's get a compression test. Get a compression test on. This is where I fear the most, right here. Yeah, we've got one piston that's in bad shape, two pistons that are in bad shape. Rocker arm. And a piston ring. So we've got some bad spots in there. But can it run though? I mean, come on, really? Will it run? No oil in the engine. Okay. So let's put some oil in the engine, see what we do here. It's got a freaking oil pan in it, for God's sakes. Okay, let's make sure it has some coolant. I mean, everything looks like it's in sad shape on this. We'll make sure all of our fluids are topped off. 6202. Okay, so we're spending a little bit of money putting some fluid in it. Fluids are in good shape. Oh, that was empty. All right. Cross your fingers, cross your toes. She didn't start, and it's probably because of those. It's probably because of those pistons and rings. Had another check. Let's check the electrical system out. I mean, it's turning over, so that's a good thing. Everything checks out above. Okay, everything checks out above. All right, so this is the deal, ladies and gentlemen. I have 6202, so we're going to take this. Let's go ahead and give it a bath real quick. All right, so we filled it up full of fluids. I hate the brown interior. Absolutely hate the brown interior. If I could change it to black, I would. Red with a black interior, just totally, just disgusting. I'm not keeping this car, so this is just nothing more than trying to get a challenge done, right? This is nothing more than trying to get a challenge done. So we are going to take this. We're going to take it back over into the garage. Let's set it up in first car lifter. All right. Okay, wheels and tires. I'm going to have to let me figure out what is the wheel and tire situation here. Rim 9, 195/70R. I don't know what tire it is. So let's the standard tire. Okay, so that's cool. All right, let me get. Okay, so rim 9. There's rim 9. Way over here. Rim 9, right? Rim 9. So I need 2 of these at 13 inch. Why did that? Hang on. Before I go spending money, I want to make sure I'm right here. 13 inch. 13 inch. Rim 9. Okay, now for rim 9, it's a 195/70/13 standard tire. Hang on, 195 what? 195/70. Okay. $195.70. What I'm going to do is for the track, I need this up front. I'm going to put the good tires up front. The rear tires I'm going to put in the back because I want to. Is that the tire? It does not look like rim 9. That does not look like rim 9 to me. Did I waste some money? Doesn't look like rim 9. Yeah, maybe it is. So what I'm going to do is put, like I said, I'm going to put these up front for steering. Right. Let's see what else I need here. Can I put those on? Nope. I need some parts. Ooh, crap. I need a little more parts than I thought I was going to do. Okay, let's get that. Let's get that. I need some shock absorbers. So it looks like it's kind of hard to tell. Yeah, I guess it is that. We'll leave that one on. I'm going to take this one off. Put the bad tires on the back. Traction wise, I want it to like slide around the track. So, okay, back here, what do I need? I need a shock absorber and brakes. A couple of bushings. All right. So let's get this thing. Bottom suspension arm I'll need up front. Your tie rod end done. Rear shock absorber, brake shoe, small rubber bushing. These 2 of them. Looks like I needed 4 of them actually. And all I'm trying to do is get it to the track, right? That's going to be my thing. Can I get it to the track? Let's put the rusty old battle axe back there. Okay, over here I need... Oh crap, I need a few more things here. Alright, let's put this up on a rack. I'm missing a few more parts than I thought I was going to. Okay. Missing differential. Let's go ahead and grab that. Grab that. No painting, no nothing. This is just strictly getting it done, right? Got one. Oh, I'm missing both those. So let's go 1, 2, 3 at least. These 3 of those. But this is not going to go anywhere without some of these suspension pieces. That's why I'm kind of like concentrating on this for right now. Suspension, I need 2 of those. Because everything checks out except for like the piston and the rings. I think those are going to be my 2 problem children right there. It's not going to run because of that. So I need to make sure I've got everything set up as much as I can with everything else. Yeah, I guess that's what it looks like. All right, let's focus on the front end here. I don't have bushings, so let's pick up a couple of bushings. I need outer tie rod end as well. Where are you? Right there. It's gonna be funny looking with all these brand new pieces on it. Okay, shock absorber. B-link. All right. So let's go ahead and get the B-link. Then wishbone shock absorber. Quick and easy. Hopefully I can get this done as quickly as possible here. Okay, so after this, the suspension should be in decent shape anyway. It needs at least to be able to drive it around the track. Okay. I've got all the bushings are in, all the bushings are in. Good, good, good. All right, let's drain the oil out of this bad boy. I just put fresh oil in it too. All right. And what I'm going to try and do is just enough just to get it out of here. And because I have it, because I have this, oh, hang on. Ah, there we go. Ha. I can pinpoint which pistons I have. So it's those two pistons at least. Don't know the rings though. That's gonna be a problem. All right, so let's that piston, and I believe it was this piston. Well, hang on. Yeah, this is the last piston. So those are the two pistons I'm primarily going to look at taking out and replacing, and only those two. Hoping so. As I tear this apart, though, we might come across some other things. I mean, all this stuff, 13%. I may have to do something with the carburetor. I may have to run it. I may run into a few things here. That's 16%. If I can keep this under, maybe I can keep this under a $10,000 bill. That would be cool, right? Would that be cool or what? All right. I'm not sure which side is which. We're just going to have to rip down both sides. Okay. Exhaust. But what I'm doing is I'm taking just enough off to get at the pistons and the rings. Try to figure out what I need. Okay. Now I know there's a couple of rockers in here that are in bad shape, so I may have to replace a few of those. That's okay. If it's less than 13% or less than 15%, I'll go ahead and do that. Just because I don't want it to be a failure to start and have to be one of these pieces in here. You know what I mean? I would kick myself. So that's another piece I'm gonna have to get. Now the piston ring, that's gonna be scary because I don't know which one it is. So what I may have to do is take all the pistons out until I find the one that has the bad rings. Okay. I would hope both the pistons are on this side, but I doubt it. Yeah. Oh yeah, they are. Okay, so and the rings were fine on both of them. Crap on me. Okay. So let's see. We need 2 pistons. We're going to keep the rings. We're just going to buy a couple of pistons. So let's go. Come on. BIST. So we're just going to buy 2 of those, right? We are going to buy some. We're going to buy a set of rings because I got to find the piston that has the rings in it. These have got this side kind of torn down. Oh, no. Come back here. We're going to get a set of crappy rings. Go. Okay. Before I put that head in, check the other 2 just in case. If the rings are bad on this side, it probably isn't. I mean, my luck, it probably is not. And this one. Okay. Like a derby car, man. Okay. Rings are good there. Rings are good there. So I'm going to have to go to the other side. So 27, 23, 21, 16. There we go. All right. So the other side I have to go. That's all right, though. All the plugs were good. That's good. % on the exhaust manifold. That's scary. I need 1 push rod. So let's buy ourselves 1 push rod. Minimum. This is what I'm talking. Minimum. We are going to be minimal with this all the way across. Just buying what I need. I'm not even taking anything out of the warehouse. This is just flat out because we need to know, how much I'm spending on this, right? Oh, wait a minute. Why did that one get in there? I need 2 of them? Crap. Okay. I only needed 1. Okay. I'll buy another one. In rocker arms. All the rocker arms appear to be in good shape. Or at least better than... They're all worn, but that's okay. Now I've got to separate the whole head on the other side, disassemble it, just to find that set of rings. Now, as you notice, I haven't taken apart the front of the engine, and that's only because I don't want to have to drain it of anything else. I have to drain fluids out of it, like the coolant, power steering, all that. I don't want to do any of that. I've already filled it up. I've already spent money on that. Okay, we have to buy 1 spark plug. Back there. Okay, 1 spark plug at least. This side's gonna test my patience, it looks like. Every other one needs to be lubricated. A couple of rock arms will have to be replaced on this side. Now, one thing about this is what I'm also going to do is I'm going to sell the parts that I don't use, right? So that's part of the budget. It's part of the budget. Alrighty, we've got that all torn down. Now let's get underneath here. Okay, all the pistons on this side. Tear them all out. Just to see which one has the bad set of rings. Okay. Okay. Oh, right off the bat, that's the one I needed. Okay. So we're going to go bada bing, bada boom. Ah, okay. Just to make sure we're good. Make sure all the rest of them are in good shape before I go putting this back together and go, damn, I needed a... Good deal. Good deal. That was a nice gamble. All right. Let's get this thing back together. It will start. I am sure it will start. Will it run that well? Who knows? Who cares? As long as it gets around the track. That's going to be the thing. We'll see just how much money we've actually spent in this thing. Oh man, I need 2 more. Okay, I need 2 more rods. I need a spark plug. Okay. Let's get another. I need 2 more rods. And let's go ahead and bounce down here. Plug. Get one of those. So like I said, very minimalistic here. I'm just doing just a minimum to get me by. Thing is though, is if I ever wanted to tear this engine apart again, it'll be a breeze because I've already went through it all. Okay, I'm going to have to... We've got one bad rocker arm, right? Yeah. Need a rocker arm. One bad rocker right there. Now, along with this, I do get... Oh, that is in bad shape. Do I have to replace it? I don't think I have to replace this. I'm going to go ahead and just bolt it down and see if it'll... I think just aesthetically, it looks... It's bad. I don't know. Okay. I mean, I could easily repair some of these parts. 17%. I'm trying to go as minimum on the money as possible. That air filter's in bad shape. Let me get an air filter. I want it to breathe at least. Okay. Okay. Let's pick it up. Let's put the oil pan on. I gotta put all these back. These bad boys, these rod caps back on everything. Yeah, I am so happy I pulled that one off. So it should, in theory, start. I've got one bad rod cap, so I'm going to have to replace the rod cap. Anything internal. You know what I mean? Okay, let's get myself a cap. Well, I'm thinking about it. Who wouldn't want to make sure your bearing caps are in good shape? Okay, that's in good shape. I should say decent shape. That's good. There it is. Yeah, it looks like it's in decent shape too. Okay. Just making sure. And voila. Does it have a start? Yeah, it has a starter and everything. So we should be good. Okay. Put you all the way down on the ground. Put some oil in you. All right. Now the moment of truth. Oh, really? Okay. So that wasn't the deal. Man, I did go through. Alright, that's thread tester, fuel pressure tester, drain tool, compression tester. Fuel pressure, was it fuel pressure okay? Hang on. Yeah, everything's good on that end. Just the coil. Coil's at 20%, so she's good. Okay, hang on. Fan's in bad shape. That might do it. Belt's in bad shape. That might do it. Okay. So let's do... This is what I'm going to do. First of all, I need to go ahead and replace these. Let's go ahead and get these out of the way. Clips are good. Distributor cap is good. Rotor? Rotor is bad. Okay. Distributor itself is in good shape. Okay, so that's going to go back in. Okay, I need a rotor. That's probably a major problem right there. So she's not firing, and that's a good indication right there why she's not going to fire. Okay, let's get those clips on there before I forget them. Okay, so the fan's in bad shape. So I'm going to take the fan off. Now the belts. That belt was good. This belt was bad, right? Right. Don't know about the otter pump. Okay, so let's do this. I hate to do this. Or actually the water pump does look it's in bad shape, so I'm not gonna mess with it. Okay. That belt is bad. We get a new belt for that. This belt is in decent shape. Radiator fan is in bad shape, so we can do one of those. Okay. That should about do it. All right. Cross your fingers. Cross your toes. Oh, baby. Oh, my gosh. What could it be? I mean, I've got... be one of the heads. I didn't think about the heads themselves. Let's take a look at the part stats here. Anything red? Did I replace taillight, fender, ram standard, engine cover? That shouldn't prevent me from starting. Fuse box. Where's the fuse box at? Okay, let me see. See if any of these are bad. No, fuse box is decent. That's going to go all back together. I would hate to think that a valve cover would prevent that from starting, but just might. Okay. So this valve cover is the one that needs to come off. All right. Let's replace that just to see what happens. One shiny head cover. Okay. Very decent. Everything else looks... Is the alternator in bad shape? No, it's there. It's... Reservoir, power steering. Come on. The radiator might be an issue, because it does look like it's in pretty sad shape. So let's okay. Drain tool out, so I'm not. No, radiator's at 15%, so she's good. Okay, I'm kind of at a loss. Unless it's the block itself. If it's the block itself, I'm in trouble. I don't think it would be. I actually really don't think it would be. No. Filter, oil filter. Let's go ahead and fuel tank as well. Let me check the fuel tank. The fuel tank, did I get the... What's a fuel tank? Nope, no. Okay. So, two things. Let me check. What was I checking up here? Let's check fuel tank is 1. Doesn't look that bad. Yeah, no. That's decent shape. Okay. Exhaust. Maybe it's the exhaust. Okay, so let's get rid of the middle muffler here. Where's the middle muffler at? Okay, so we're going to put a middle muffler in there. Okay. What else was I looking for underneath here? I thought maybe it would cause something. Oh, the oil filter, that's right. 18%. It should have been okay. Okay. So, feels good. Exhaust. I had one exhaust muffler that was bad, but that shouldn't have stopped me. Shouldn't have stopped me. Oh my goodness. Wow. I really thought I had it. Checked out the coil, distributor, cap, filter. Okay. Take a look at the list again. Flywheel maybe? Clutch and stuff? I seriously doubt it. But it might. It may hang me up. Timing chain. Oh no. You know, I may have to take this apart. Okay, so all right, we've spent about an hour on this sucker, and we are going to end it right here. So take a look at the numbers. I'm at 1,227,556. Right. So we haven't reached our 15 grand yet, but I'm not going to spend any money on a CUDA over there or anything else until we get this thing onto the track. Right. All right. So we will catch you guys later. Thanks for hanging with me. That's the only thing I could think of is maybe the cam gear or the timing chain at this point. So, I'll tell you what, we'll just keep going, shall we? This is going to be one for the books. So let's go ahead and drain this. I almost had it all taken care of anyway, so we might as well. Let's go ahead and tear this thing down. Gonna find out about the water pump. Okay, take that off. Take the alternator off just to make sure it's. I think it was, yeah. Cover. Cover's good. Chain's bad. Cam gear is good. Oof. Crank. Can't really tell. Does look okay. All right, so. Okay, So what do we need here? We need timing chain. Let's see if that is our culprit. Probably is. More than likely it is. Come on. Oh. It looks like the cam gear is okay. So I think we'll be all right with that. Okay, brand new. I guess we'll find out real quick because this isn't going to take too long. Okay, let's add some fluid to this bad boy. We've added fluid off and on to this thing. I don't know how many times now. Okay. All right, so that should be the winner. That should be the winner. Cross your fingers. Come on. Wow! That was our ticket right there. That was our ticket. All right. All right. Well, we don't have much of a car here, but guess what? Taking her to the track. Let's see if we can get it. Let's see if we can get it around the track in less than 2 minutes, shall we? We want to drive the car. We're going to the track. Racetrack. All right. Meet you there. All right, let's see what we can do. Wow. Right off the bat, it seems like it had some balls. Just coming right off, so that's pretty good. I don't know how well we'll do on the track, but only 3 gears in this? That doesn't make any sense. Yeah, I don't think we're going to make 2 minutes in this thing at all. Not even on a second pass. Maybe, but I doubt it. Oh, there's 4th gear. Taking it easy. All right, so about 7 seconds, 8 seconds, 10 seconds. All right, can we make up 10 seconds? I don't know, this thing was ballsy when it come off the line, so she handles the track pretty good with the tire setup I have on here. I'm actually a little surprised. I've got the crappy tires in the rear, got the good tires up front, so I'm losing a lot of speed on the corners. I just don't want to wreck it, because then it'll take me forever to get myself back on the track. So need that little cheater map. So I can see when the turns are coming up on me. Otherwise, I kind of anticipate the corner just a little bit too much or too slow. Probably just needs just a little bit more horsepower. Man, I just need just a little bit more horsepower getting them down the straights, and I kind of was able to cut off 5 seconds from that. I don't think I can, yeah, cut off 6 seconds. I don't think I can cut off another, I don't think I can cut off another 4 seconds. I'll give it a shot. Just don't think it's in the cards. These Cobras, I like them because I used to watch Charlie's Angels, and all the Angels, you know, the Angels had, Farrah Fawcett had like the blue and white Cobra. So I thought that was cool. I'm trying to keep my speed up through the corner, but man. I don't know. I don't think I'm going to make it. So I'm going to have to take it back to the shop and probably do some tweaking, try to figure out the best way to get, like I'll probably do is repair parts. What I'll do is repair parts to get a little bit more horsepower out of her. Repair like the carburetor. Probably go ahead and do the heads. Ah, just there. Look at that. So we are almost there. So 2 minutes. We were just about there. All right, let's head back to the garage. All right. Where'd my car go? It must be inside. All right. So all in, what we have on here is let's see. It's 1,227, 458. We are at a total of $8,479 into this build. Right? I'm not going to do anything. Like I said, I'm going to keep it as is right now. So make note of the money. I'm not going to do any more to the CUDA, and we're going to concentrate on this thing. We set ourselves up for a 15 grand project car, and I think before it's all over, we might be well under the 15 grand. I could even probably get body parts for this thing, probably. But the main thing is to get it running and get it underneath that 2-minute mark at the track. Well, I'm 1 second away. So I feel like once I do a few things on here, like I'll repair the intake, repair the carburetor, put a new fuel filter on it, put a new coil on it, a new ignition system with spark plugs. I think I should have enough. What we'll do is we'll do a dyno test before I do anything with it, and then a dyno test after. All right. Thanks for hanging with me. Stay tuned. Next week, we'll see what we can do with this thing. All right. Till next time, this is Quayzar saying good night, and I am out.